All right, what's gonna win, guys? Who will win? Maliss or Mitsu? Last time Maliss was in the finals is in Europe too, right? And it lost there. So let's see if it wins, loses again. Jizzy Cotton, yep, Jizzy Cotton. 6. All right, and as an 8. Looks like Mitsu gets to start. All right. I've called you worse. I have and I will. See, now you understand. It's the cycle of torture, right? Like, it started with me and it goes on to you. You chose to name yourself Raw Rimba Dinosaur. That's not on me. Start with X. Is Valor here? I think Valor's only hand trap is debating Valor and praying. No, yeah, deciding that's not good enough for him. The thing is, though, this gets full Mitsu combo. If you Valor Feral Imps then, and then you get Duo Drive. Oh, he's called by. It does not fucking matter. Alright, Yugioh looking hella clean here. Call by Valor Engine. Oh, is there a Charmy in Damien's hand? I didn't see a Charmy there. Magnum Ut. Okay, no, if there's a Fua, there might be some hope. Probably not much, but oh no, yeah, I don't think there's a Fua. Yeah, Feral Imps makes sense. I like Imps. Valor on summon. Chain call by probably. I'm fine with call buying here. You already played into Droll. Like, people aren't playing around to call by on 1. I think I'd do this. He can loop with Eclipse. He can. Okay, so he's deciding he wants to just loop with Eclipse. That's like probably fine as well. I don't know. It just feels, everything feels bad, man. It's just so bad. It's just we star into cross make duo. Wait, what? Not going star. Interesting. Wait, what? I'm very confused. What happened? Detonator. This plays into Nib as well. I don't get this. What? Why? Because Valor itself, why doesn't want to call by? Yeah, I actually understand the call, not call buying Valor. That's fine, but not making duo here and then just going twins plus, and then go twins, node send twins. Like, that sounds so much better. His hand is field spell, white binder, 2 materials in the detonator. They're still gonna be hard to deal with, but plays no cross and star. We saw him have a star in his deck. He plays star and cross. Overthinking it probably. I mean, maybe. So you can swing over that first, sure. Are we just going? It might be like a normal summon, make Lingaribo. I'm thinking about protecting. Interesting. There's no way you're protecting here, right? Protecting here, you only have 2 materials. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. That seems kind of yuck. Yucky. That worked out pretty well for Damien, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so Valor here makes sense. Now you can go. You make SP, like you go Ling SP, hit the detonator. Oh, what the hell? I guess that card is pretty much Lingaribo. No, Valor was not good this format. Yeah, I don't think Valor's good. I didn't do that much there. Like, Valor's usable, but it wasn't great. Are we still targeting Detonator, or do you hit the back row? It's still probably Detonator. The banishing is pretty good. Like, he's kind of inclined to pop itself, but probably not. You don't pop itself, because if he goes... He's letting it resolve. Interesting. You know it's main phase 2. Why wouldn't you just... Oh, if you chain, then he gets to go Imps. But I don't know. This is so rough. The SP gets Imp. Send Bald Drake. Yeah, that's fine. Mag and Ash in hand. Yeah, so he has Ash, but the field spell here actually kind of cooks, low-key. I'm pretty sure Damien has the field spell to keep pushing. Oh, it's Gold Stark. Maybe it's both? Maybe both. That's pretty powerful. Because the rest of yugioh's disruptions aren't great into Mouse. It's Call by, Mag, Ash, which aren't dead. It's important to know those aren't just completely useless, but they're not good either. Yeah, so you get probably Chessie off this, and you have to draw 2 cards. I do not like the way yugioh played this, no. I don't think there was a good reason to do it. Something prevented removing the body with Vaudeo. I think he thought that Damien had no extender. So what he wanted to do was protect the Feral Imp, so he let it get banished that way. Because if he goes Chain Detonator, then he chains SP and banishes both SP and Imps. Yeah, Chessie, and then try and draw, and you probably get Ashed here. Or do you hold Ash for the Red Ransom? That's probably what he's debating here now himself. I don't think it's super straightforward. You probably have to stop. I always think you have to stop Chessie. Draw 2 is fucking broken. Letting it resolve though, which I don't think is necessarily wrong, but yeah. Something stopped him from moving the body when he Veilered. Oh, he just only had 1 material, so he wanted to save it. I don't think it was correct still, but yeah. The Detonator Protect was bad. I think it was very greedy. I think making Detonator was also greedy.
C'est terrifiant et on a vu du coup en plus une carte Link Disciple, ça veut dire que le deck a vraiment des capacités dans l'extra deck aussi à pouvoir utiliser un nombre incalculable de monstres.
The thing is, yeah, Access Code Talker will come down at some point as well. So that Feral Imp is dead. That is not escaping his grasp. Yeah, so this gets ashed, right? And then he makes Access Code, and he gets Call Bite on Red Ransom. I imagine that's how this plays out. It's just game, and it's game-based. It's game-based too, so it's never just game. But yeah, so Access Code probably here. And you get Call Bite on Ransom before it gets really, really bad. But then you still lose your Feral Imp, so now your follow-up is all stripped away from you. You only have Magnemite left instead of anything else. So yeah, you have to top deck follow-up, which you might, but it's not great. Yeah, so Call by Ransom is a necessity. He has March Air in response, the game's probably just over. Looks like nothing. Okay. So then you just blast the what's it called here, and we're chilling.
Forcément ici, Damien a perdu énormément de ressources en une seule carte. On va tenter de détruire le lutin et ça passe évidemment en bannissant la...
The trap in his hand?
Il ne reste plus qu'une carte dans la main.
Not sure what it is. Okay, so I mean, Damien's not clear yet. He's in a very good spot, but it's not insane. I wonder what links yugioh plays to make use of his Magnemite. Is the Magnemite kind of just sitting there doing nothing? Or does he have Feastman cards to make? Or is it kind of just over? Top deck Extra Sword. I mean, top decking the Mitsu cards as well is also pretty good. It depends what Damien has as far as disruption. So he's going to Mag here. I'm not sure what this makes. But if it can make something good, then it is worthwhile. Ptolemy add ice? Yeah, that'd be crazy. Thing is, there's no Detonator back, so it's not going to go that crazy. Like, the Rizal card gets you into Mitsu cards, but that's it. So you have to get the twins. And the Puis Worm. Yep. Probably rip another name. Typhon. Typhon can help you stabilize a bit. That's not terrible. Put him on a 2-turn clock as well, so if they have nothing else, you can get there. I probably drew this from another name here. Nope, just keeping this in hand. He drew, is that a duel loss he drew? Which is pretty poor. One of the worst cards you could draw. And there's no given that Damien has follow-up, right? So you're hoping that Damien just kind of choked himself here. He didn't draw this instantly. I probably would have banished the Chessie because that's where he used the effect as well. Because I feel like your game state, Duel Swarm is only ever helping to apply pressure here to put him on a fast clock. Impulse. It really feels this necessary. That's interesting. I don't think that was worth it. That might mean that Damien just has all hand traps in hand and feels like he needs to protect what he has. Ooh, that was Habakiri. I mean, Aramasa, not a full loss. That's actually a good draw. So that is live here. It's also a Chaos Angel threat. Okay. That keeps him at bay. I'm pretty sure he just has no hand traps here, so or all hand traps. So he's hoping that this access code talker leads him to victory, and there's no guarantee that it will. So if I'm Yugioh here, I'm trying to get rid of this access code talker. That way my follow-up wins the game. If you have access to Typhon, then Typhon is an easy out. You can still make rank 4. I would not make rank 4 unless you're okay with giving up your follow-up. I'm probably chilling. If I have Typhon, I'd rather make Typhon. Because rank 4s kind of suck, right? There's no detonator. Can't make detonator anyways. Duo drive can't search. So, yeah, it's just Typhon. I have news about Quito? Nope, no idea. I can't even access the blog. I think I'm geolocked now.
Exactement, et là on va partir de ce pas sur une lien 2 et la lien 2 qui va être privilégiée, ça va être la
Dark Charmer. Okay, so Dark into SP, same shit. That will get the job done. No mag to steal, but it's fine. Is Best Shields and Chaos Angels also an option? Yeah, that would also been good. But SP is also good here. SP provides a performer disruption as well, which is not bad. There's SP. Alright, access code talker goes through. So is Damien's last card just the Charmy? I don't think it's follow-up given the way that this is kind of gone. That's why the game wasn't necessarily just over for Yugioh. It wasn't great for him, but he drew a playable card. Damien doesn't have anything. Oh, he has Chesty Cat looks like in hand, so he had bad follow-up. But if he drew a monster here for Chesty, then he's actually kind of lit. Otherwise, this does look a little weird. Bistriel's not the worst either. I wonder if that's me thinking about right now. Did you Ash? I didn't really see. So if it's Ash, you just pass, right? Yeah, I agree with that. Did you Ghost Ogre? Ghost Ogre's an interesting one. Yep, so you're gonna Habakiri here. You probably Ash the Saji still. Just get it out of the deck. Like it's very, very low chance. I mean, actually, do you? Because if he goes tribute the SP and has level 4 in hand, you get punished. I might Ash this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Don't even risk it. It may give him too much setup. He drew level 4 here. Druid's Form is good. I would use Druid's Form here. You push a 2-turning clock this way. Anti-summon Red Ransom from banishment. Why? Off what? Off Chessie? What are you talking about? Yeah, this is a 2-turn clock now. So now Damien will have to set cards in order to stay alive, or play next turn, otherwise he will lose. I did not see what he drew. I mean, maybe a set card here if he has nothing. Again, if he did draw Malice Name, March Hare, any of this sort, then he actually is in a really good spot. He did not though, and he's forced to pass, which puts Yugioh further in the lead. Do an Ash, which just help a lot. That'll make that Chessie harder to resolve. And I'm pretty sure it's the attack here. Unless you have something else you can do efficiently. I think Dynamondo's the other link in there wouldn't help him. Yeah, attack 16. Baylor. Sure. The 25 doesn't matter, so you'd rather put them lower. Actually, the 25 might have mattered, hitting their life points. There may have been a merit to SP attacking, because the extra damage may not matter that much, but 25, putting them at 800 would only put them on 2 Malice effects. So I actually like if they attacked with the SP first. I changed my mind. 1700 life points is enough life, but if it was 800, it would have been over. That being said, Ogre, Ash in hand now. I think this is Yugioh's game. Then Yugioh was playing a little too close to the sun, and almost lost there, but did manage to get out of there with a good top deck, with Damien not seeing anything playable for a few turns. If it was okay, but if it was a set Ash, no, but I understand if it was 1800, it wouldn't have done any damage. But think about it this way: if your opponent's at 3300 for 1700, it doesn't make a difference. Next turn they'll win or they'll die anyways, right? I guess it does make a bit of a difference. They keep setting monsters, but I'm fine if they keep setting monsters. Oh, that is a playable card. But if you put them on 800, they can't play no matter what. It may be effectively killing them. Alright, that's pretty good. To march here, sure. He has enough life points to play a bit. So march here effect, sure. He's banishing white rabbits. Okay. That was actually like really good. So SB chain, yeah. So this is gonna stop him from developing a huge link. That's important there. He's over the white binder or the white rabbit, so that keeps him on no monsters. He only have Chessie left, which if he has GWC in his deck, doesn't matter. He will actually win this game if he has GWC in his deck. Because you can GWC back to red ransom from the banished pile. Normal Chessie, ransom, and you gain 2,500 life points, which is huge. And then you can start making other links. You're getting yourself out of this. You'll Ash red ransom effects to grab, and he'll have turned a corner. So the ogre there probably doesn't actually matter that much, but if he does not play GWC, that's huge. That probably wins him the game. I thought, honestly, with how long Damien was thinking, then he drew a brick off of the top, but the field spell was very good. He gains life points here, which is super important because the life points were low. And yeah. Yeah. Now Chessie comes back, and you get ransom trigger. And you let it resolve. Oh, you chain block it, right. So you get Malice in the Mirror now. And then you go Chessie effect to try draw with the Malice in the Mirror to draw 2 and search. He's going to activate Malice in the Mirror. Okay, so I mean, this is probably still fine as well, right? Because you're going to banish the red ransom, bring it back. And what has he not used so far? He's used Dormouse, he's used White Rabbit, he's used Chessie, he's used all of them, right? Or no, he hasn't used Dormouse. He has not used Dormouse. Is he going into Cryptor now? Choosing not to banish. I feel like Chessie effect was better there, right? To banish the Malice in the Mirror? Or am I mistaken? They don't affect the Chessie cat? The monsters get banished, right? So you can attack the Juice Worm when it gets banished. Chessie, we get Ash? Sure, if it gets Ash, that's fine. At least you eat the Ash, right? If it gets Ash, then you do this play. That doesn't mean you should not do it. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter that much, though, to be honest. We attack and then go Cryptor, or you just Cryptor banish. Is Cryptor more damage? No, it's not. Attacking here is more damage.
Et là, Hugo le sait, il sait qu'il n'a quasiment plus rien. Il regarde sa main un petit peu désespéré en se disant qu'il ne peut absolument pas caler cette dernière hache de manière significative. Damien a l'air de bien comprendre la situation en tout cas et il sait qu'il va pouvoir continuer à extendre.
Thinking about White Bindering, I feel like he's running out of names to use though. White Binder would be pretty good, but you attack first then if that's the case. I think 2. What does this make? Splash Mage? I could have used that for some reason. No, I guess not. Making Binder. This will become NTP though, which is pretty good. Ask the coder to use though. Okay, so now he's going to banish the Malice in the Mirror, which is important. And then he can banish the Feral Imps from the grave, I think, is what you want to do, so you can twins it back. Armas is fine too, but yeah, Feral Imps is the important one, I think. Yeah. Keep him off getting Saji access, which is important. Malice in the Mirror effects. And you'll probably get Ashed here. Actually, no, you probably hold the Ash for the MTP on the next turn, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, so Hugo knows what he's doing there. So I wonder if Damien forgot that you could had the Chessie had the battle phase effect. That could have helped quite a bit here. So now this Juice Worm does send something, which is a wee bit annoying. It's not like a huge deal, but it would be nice if you could get rid of that.
main de Hugo aurait été beaucoup plus pertinente. Mine de rien,
We said GWC. Sure, I think that's fine. And then we're just going battle phase here. So you don't get the bomber this way. I think if he did a battle phase first, he get bomber out too. Unless, what does this make? Okay, why? Just passing? Sure. I mean, yeah, he definitely should have killed the Druids first. He just definitely made a mistake there. SP comes back, right? Or was SP not this game? He never got drawn? Ooh, now his turn to draw hand traps. Wait for gore. They always for gore. Truthfully, it doesn't really matter that much, but it's still wrong. And they need to be on it about it. But yeah. SP is hard to remember after 50-minute turns, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. It is complicated. Yeah, and they're gonna rewind, which is adequate. It doesn't change anything, but no, it wasn't his SP. It was his March Hair.
C'était une Armarch en effet, ouais, sur le début, oui. En fait, il y avait Armarch ainsi que White Rabbit, et ensuite il y a eu SP qui a été fait sur Armarch et SP.
It matters a little bit because of the hair target effect. What's hair's target effect? So you can like SP and hit the firewall, I guess, but it's not good. It doesn't do anything. You don't follow up afterwards. You should still just concede. He's fighting a very much losing battle.
Empêcher ce firewall d'utiliser son effet de bounce. On a toujours quand même Whitebinder qui va pouvoir avoir son effet de bannir la récupération des PV.
Do we have a Top Cut breakdown? I don't think so. I thought I know of at least. Skip song. Sure. I don't even have my headphones on. I'm logged in. Crazy game one. This is a good game one. Yeah, some small, maybe sequencing errors, some small. I mean, I think Ugo made a big mistake turn one, but besides that, it's been a little close one with some small decisions that may have mattered, but cool game. This was a good game to watch. Timer in finals is crazy dumb. It is kind of rough, yeah. Yeah, I'll send whatever. And then he's just passing here, right? Maybe he's trying to win in time, like later. So he's keeping the game going, but this game is obviously very much over. I don't know if he's hoping for a Rogue Nibiru win. Oh, another. Right, he can't target it. Yeah, why he can't target the Whitebinder. Yeah, I see it came up. You're right, you're right. Oh, another firewall comes back. Here you go. End phase firewall effect. Bounce the SP. And back a hand trap. Oh, Ash saw. Okay, man. How are we still in game one? It was kind of a crazy game one. Some mistakes, some top decks. It all goes down here. Yeah, Ugo is not scooping strictly for time at this point, right? This game is very much over. It's not a salvageable game. Where did he get life points from? Who? Damien? GWC. Ugo telling him to hurry up? Like, bro, be dead. Just concede then. Yeah, this is when I wish people concede. Like, I understand not conceding to some extent, but us as viewers, this game is over. We know it's over. Let's not act like this is anything but over. That game actually ended, right? There wasn't a penalty. I really hope there wasn't a penalty. The timer's paused. Oh my god, man. No way we're having a freaking judge call right now. Do other games have timers in the finals, like Pokemon? Or no? They do, right? Don't they? I mean, like, I understand timer in the finals. There's still a schedule to follow. Like, okay, you can see it. Good. It's extended. I'll let you guys in on a secret. Yu-Gi-Oh! Finals are extended everywhere else except Europe. So that's a Europe problem, not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Problem. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. That's a Europe problem. Because when you play in the NA or Latin America and it's the finals, you get 65 minutes. You can play into your Konami reps in Europe if you have a problem with this. Because that's not a normal thing anywhere else. Can they tie? No, you cannot end in a draw. No, in EU it's 45 minutes. There's no time extensions throughout. In NA, it's 45 minutes, then top 8 is 55, and finals is 65. What happens if it's game 3 and both life points are reduced to 0 by effect? At the same time, they go to game 4. 70 minutes is good. 65 is good. The only time I've been close to time with 65 minutes in the finals was the tier 1. And that was a good long game, and we still didn't go to time. Tying the finals would be funny. You should just share the prize card. Yes. That would be so stupid, though. You should sell the prize card, split the money, but instead of splitting up like the $1,000 into two $5 piles, you take the $1,000 and you cut the $1,000 in half. All right, so hand here looks like Prayers, Zakusa. Can't see the rest of it. Is it Valor again? Is that, what trap is that? Oh, is that fucking Featherstorm? God damn it. Is it actually Featherstorm? Gravedigger trap hole. Ooh, that's crazy. Wait, no, that's Solemn Warning. Ooh, that's a throwback. That looks like the old like tin promo Solemn Warning. Damn, that's been a while. Well, Damien has fucking DD Crow in his hand. What are we in 2008? Yeah, Gravedigger's trap hole there and Solemn Warnings. It's interesting decks. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has the weirdest tech choices. Gravedigger, Warning, Ogre. I've seen a lot of tech choices in general these last little bit. Yeah. So I'm Reflegia. I was trying to eat Gravedigger trap hole. It's on hand traps. Damien giving a quick read. I don't know if he realizes what exactly is going to be happening. This doesn't stop Impulse though, importantly, so Impulse still does check Ritual. But otherwise Ritual really is safe. Yeah, I mean you can't do anything here, so you let this rock. Saji comes out, should be the Saji effect. No Ash. Ashing there would be bad anyways. I mean you would do it anyways, but it wouldn't work anyways because of the Reflegia. Impulse is the moneymaker here. I wonder if he plays like Floodgate Trap Hole or Bottomless Trap Hole or something else. Just use Reflegia with. There was no Fua. There was no Droll. Is there an Impulse? There's nothing. So Damien's hand looking to be quite weak here. Sending Habakiri. Okay, so not doing anything crazy. Just going for the quick search. Michaelis just grabs some prayers and then he continues on with his Rizal plays. Rizal Trap Hole maybe? Oh yeah, that one also works. Yeah, might be that. Imagine Trap Hole on normal summon Dormouse. You see, I can't imagine that because Trap Hole requires 1,000 higher attack and Dormouse is lower than 1,000 attack. But nice try, Coolwort. I'm sorry, but you walked into it. You walked into the trap hole. He has Nib. I mean, this Gravedigger trap hole for that, right? And I don't think he has a Valor to stop it. Although we don't actually know for sure. We can't see his hand. I see Crow, a trap card, and 3 other monsters. So no duo here. In which detaching random bullshit monster, probably just the Habakiri. And then calling it a day. Fine, Saji. I mean, sure, he's slightly weak. Slightly saved from Mistrals, but removes it from the grave. I don't know if it's good or not. This game feels pretty good. Yeah, it's going to be Ame Nuke, Reflegia there, Detonator. Warning is also painful. He's got a Valor in hand. He's not mad at that much, but it's something there. Let's see what Damien is able to pull together. This DD Crow is strictly going to be used on this Ame when Prayers comes down. Is Gravedigger a hard Garnet? Well, it's not a hard Garnet because it's usable as a card in the hand. Like, you could set it and use it on their turn. But it is a hand. It is a disruption. However, you cannot use it off Reflegia. This board is go game 3. I mean, most decks are hand trap decks. So given that this went uninterrupted, I want to say it's a game 3, but yeah. Right, March here, short. Starting off wide. Chain Imperm on Detonator.
On va activer l'Imperm qui est une excellente carte. Pourquoi? Parce que Detonator n'a pas Eclipse Twin. Je vois de l'Eclipse qui n'est pas
actually, he might have been supposed to Gravedigger trap hole this March Hare. It would cost him effectively nothing. I mean, you still field nuke this super easily. Oh wait, what the fuck? What the hell is he Gravedigger trap hole here? I mean, what does he Reflegia here? Wait, what? That triggers in Banish effect as a hand of Grave. Gravedigger works in Banish? It does? I did not know that. Alright, today I learned. Cool. He plays Delta. He's the second person we've seen. Wait, no, is Damien the same person we saw play Delta earlier? No, right? We saw somebody else play Delta in their Maliss deck. I don't like that, but we saw it earlier. Delta Ritual Spell? Sure, we saw them playing in the Maliss Mirror, which I didn't like. Delta Ritual Spell feels better, though. Negates, yeah. Makes sense. Sure, eat the Delta. Yep. Then it's Veiler probably. Veiler's not good versus anything else. On peut aisément le deviner. En effet, sinon ça aurait été fort pratique de l'utiliser sur la rituelle par exemple. Au hasard. Au hasard. And there should be nothing you can do still. There's still the field nuke there. You make Splash Mage, your field just dies. You have one in hand. You don't even know there's a warning face down. This one is Scoop City. So the thing with Maliss is Maliss can win in time if it goes uninterrupted with GWC. However, if Maliss can't resolve a good GWC and pays life points, then it will kill itself in time. I personally don't like going in time as Maliss because I think it's incredibly fluky. It can work for or against you. And against the hand trap deck, which we expect you got to be, you know, have hand traps, could end very badly. Warning instead of prayers, though, is interesting, but yeah. Damien is dead. Very, very dead. Another Ame there. Okay. Let's go battle phase. Yeah, and you took 2000 Gravedigger. Yep. Alright, 8 minutes left. Maliss gets to start game number 3. Will Maliss win? That's first championship, guys. Any hand trap that stops them from getting to GWC wins, right? In Veil on Rabbit. Well, there's two ways to get to GWC, right? There's White Binder and White Rabbit. So there's two ways. And if you have access to a trap, right, like you can use it to dodge. You have to keep in mind, if you can keep yourself healthy enough, then you can also try to set up the GWC on your opponent's turn, right? So you have potentially up to like 3 uses of it. Final duel, final round. The French National Championship. 2,600 players and 18 rounds later. No, it is not Joshua Schmidt. Because you guys ask every 4 minutes. Will we see Lancia FTK? Will we see Droll FTK? Will we see our first Fu loss of the entire day? Because we've seen like none of it. This would be a big event win for Maliss. It depends. Again, people may not consider or may consider Nationals a high tier event because it is a little complicated in the social structure of Yu-Gi-Oh! But this would be a big event for Maliss to win still, because they have not really won anything huge before. Will Rise Mitsu pull ahead? Will we see a brick? Imagine Ugo gets sent first. And then Gravedigger trap holes him. That'd be nice. It only counts if Maliss loses. Nice. Alright, Damien, show us what you got. I see an Ash in his hand. I see 2 spells. I think I saw Dormouse in there too, and a backup. It's a good hand. There's mistaken arrests? Is he fucking cooking? Lancia! He has backup though, so it's not over yet. 5 minutes left. Damien should want to make a play rather swiftly. Unless he is confident in his ability to resolve GWC, which I would not be personally. Those are mistaken arrests. I was right. So this is going to be a floodgate battle. And it resolves. Okay, so Wizard is going to help him get to a big field still. And it's going to be kind of up in the air to how much can happen afterwards. So what is he debating here? He wants to go White Rabbit or he wants to go Wizard, I guess. Going Wizard, so he doesn't mind discarding a card. So he's going to discard the Asher mistaken arrest. Oh, mistaken arrest, or? He's discarding a mistaken arrest, and that tells yugioh, fuck. If he's discarding a mistaken arrest, the rest of his hand must be crazy. Yeah, that means that he values everything else more. It might just mean he has another mistaken arrest, and you can damn well bet Damien has another mistaken arrest. Dormouse, let's go. Just a link into white, or red ransom, I mean. Definitely red ransom here. Grab the Maliss in the mirror. And with 8,000 life points, having nothing been paid yet, he's actually well set up to defend himself nicely here. Now, do you extend past like the white binder or anything else? Probably, right? Or do you just hold and pass? If you were going to hold and pass, I think you probably... It's mistaken arrest now. Okay. Okay, I probably wouldn't have gone wizard then if this was going to do. You nib for turn. That's not going to help him. His hand is sword X, which will neither get an effect here. Aramasa, which I think is ice. So it's 3 Rizal monsters, Nibiru, and one other card I can't see. Because he drew all the Rizals, though, he can extend decently through this mistaken arrest. Detonator here might be huge. And because mistaken arrest, MTP is not going to matter too much, or it can't be activated at all. So it's going to effectively just act as a... Using it here, interesting. By using it here, what he's essentially done... So now he doesn't have much disruption, he only has the Ash. And he's using the effect set. I really think he should have got a March Hare last turn instead of this wizard. The wizard was not yet. So life point's a little shaky right now, but it's not the end of the world just yet. yugioh does have a good hand. Special X, yeah, so that's not going to matter too much here. Aggregator the red ransom, surely, right? Reading it. Time is low. Cowboy for game. He's already up on life points, and it has to be enough to impact the red ransom. So he needs to go battle phase, if anything. He needs to make 2 XYZs, detonator, go battle phase, and then should be fine. But now he's running out of time. He has to go fast. Cowboy there is 800, is not going to be enough. Special sword, yeah. So, does he have enough to go? He definitely should have used Ash, I think, and held the Maliss in the mirror to be used more flexibly. Castell's not going to matter, because if he goes to spin the red ransom, then you just change EWC. So I don't think that was the play either. I think... I can't see his hand, so I don't know if he has another extender. You change EWC here. You banish red ransom, you bring it back, you gain 2,500 life points. And then you also reset the attack and defense swapper, which is important. If his last card isn't in Rizal, if it is Aramasa, then he actually is just out of cards. He has nothing left. And Maliss is victorious in time! Although in truth, he was winning this game either way. Mistaken arrest. Rabbit prevents taking damage. Well, see, what you want to do is you want to go attack the rabbit and then attack the red ransom. Wasn't Twins game? No, it was not. But Maliss is victorious. Josh is probably mad that Maliss has won. Probably not. He probably doesn't give a shit in actuality. But yeah, the game 1 grind ended up being crazy. I do think that as close as that was, that ended up being Damien's game for sure. And that means Maliss has won its first big championship. And of course, Maliss did take 3 of the 4 top spots. Everyone kept telling me, blah, 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 blah. Maliss isn't actually the best deck. All right, like, I understand Maliss is not tier 0. It has weaknesses, but I do think it is the best deck. And if you let it slide, you stop paying enough attention for just a little bit, it becomes the strongest deck. Obviously, Mitsu and Rizal are still fantastic, which is why they're still good here, but could be, you know, like, I do think people or underestimate Maliss, which is ridiculous considering all that it is.